What's up, everybody? Ben here. We got some next step of goodies for Carter's Camaro here. If you followed the last mods we did on this, was the long tube headers, catch can, tune, some spark plugs, some plug wires. What else? This thermostat housing. Did a few, little miscellaneous bolt-ons, but the big show is a Magnuson 2650. So our friends at Lone Star Horsepower got us this Magnuson ordered, and took a few weeks, and here it is. So there's the blower, and then it has a kit that is specific for the 6th gen Camaro. It's the 2020 automatic 10-speed. So we took a peek in this thing, and it looks wicked. It's huge, like physically, it's just a big blower. Of course, it looks similar, in my opinion, it looks similar to the LT4 factory blower, but it is significantly different. But anyways, we're gonna dive in. We're just cracking it open and getting the instructions and stuff out. So let's see what else. From what I understand, the Magnuson kit for the 2650 for this car is what's these two boxes. So that's the blower, that's the kit that is specific to this car. So if you had like a C7 Corvette or something, it would be a different kit. And then another accessory we went ahead and got was a RotoFab Big Gulp, and that's what the intake that is in this box. So that's actually a different part. It's not really part of the Magnuson kit, but it was the intake that Lone Star Horsepower recommended. So I'm sure you noticed we still have the OEM intake, which is unusual to have long tube headers and a tune and bolt-ons and stuff, but still have that factory intake. So we're gonna get rid of that this time. And neither one of us ever done this before. So we're gonna dig in and just have fun with it. Keep watching. Here it goes. All right, so we just kind of did the disassembly with the car and the lift. First of all, we figured out that the car has to be on a lift because you got to remove the front wheels and the inner fenders and some lower fascia stuff. So we're gonna lower it down and we start disassembly under the hood. So a little trick that I like to do is we kind of set everything the way that it came off the car. If you're not real familiar with doing this process, which we haven't, this is the first time ever, it just kind of helps me keep organized. And then there's the hardware for the front fascia stuff that goes under the car. So, all right, so now we're gonna lay it lower and start the next steps. I did find out that this book has like 260, 70, 286 steps. So here we go. We're on like 8. Kitty cat, shop cat here helping us. Okay, so we are on step like 65, 66, I don't know, 68, something like that. And we pretty much have disassembly done. Have removed the intake manifold, which of course includes lots of hoses and harnesses for fuel and sensors and air, etc. So here's a pretty good stack of stock parts coming off. Bunch of vacuum and venting hoses. We only had to remove one fuel hose. Here's the OEM intake manifold. I was surprised how dirty it was under there. Like there's like little piles of sand like bunched up under the hood, just in little nooks and crannies under the in and around the intake manifold. So I didn't like seeing that, but we're gonna clean some things up while we're under there. We already had to do some vacuuming in the valley and stuff, but we're gonna call it a night. This is our first day. Basically just did disassembly. So tomorrow, maybe the shop cat will be back and we will resume. All right, well, we got this far. Valve covers are off. We basically have to take those to a machine shop to have some adjustments made. The Supercharger doesn't clear the coil pack brackets from the factory, so they include like a little jig with the Supercharger kit, and you can do it yourself if you got a bandsaw, you know, and stuff. They got this stuff where and then they show you how to run it over a bandsaw or something. We're not going to have to do that. Lone Star Horsepower obviously has experience in doing with this, so they've got their own jig and stuff. They just told us to bring the valve covers to them, and then we'll take that step. But last night we got most of the drive system installed. So this is new bracketing, a new idler, new pulleys here, all for the Supercharger belt, and of course that big pulley down there on the crankshaft that has that whole nother section added for all the ribs in the big Supercharger pulley. We haven't quite, or the Supercharger belt, and we haven't tightened that up yet. I don't have a pulley installer, so I got to go get one of those too. But pretty good progress. I think this is as far apart as the engine gets. After this, it's pretty much reassembly, and then hopefully we're mounting that Supercharger soon. Instructions say to unplug all the coil packs. Each one of those plugs is kind of a bitch, so I'm not going to unplug them. I think I can just bolt them back on with the new brackets, but I don't know. It might be more trouble than it's worth. So good progress. It's going to be fun. I'm excited to get it put back together and see what that blower looks like on top. All right, so we got the new drive system on. We went ahead and got some new belts as well. We're going to replace the serpentine belt and the air conditioning belt. Got to put those on next, but we also just got the valve covers back from the shop. So our local shop, Lone Star Horsepower, did this couple of steps here where you cut off these parts here on a saw. The kit includes a couple of wedges, so you got to modify the stock valve covers. So Lone Star did that for us. They've done it a few times, and so here you can see cut those ears off, and then so now we're going to bolt up these brackets right here that are in this bag, and get ready to. So it kind of relocates the coils, and then once we get those on, we'll be able to clear the supercharger, start getting it prepped and gone. So we're gonna keep on plugging.
It's pretty close to done. It's right there.
Do it. Let's go. Let's see what a blower on the bench looks like. It's probably 50 pounds, don't you think?
Yeah. More.
Maybe more?
Pretty sure it's more.
Watch your feet.
It is still heavy with two people. Where we put it?
The only clear spot on the bench.
What's that? It's okay that I was holding it inside the.
Beautiful. All right, here we are. We got the supercharger prepped. It's ready to go on. We got the engine prepped. We removed the tape, cleaned those mating surfaces, peeled these. We had to spin these wires back, kind of get them further out of the way. So everything looks like it's ready to go. So here, this is a turning point for us because we're about to officially have the supercharger on the engine. So looking forward to this. By the way, it comes with two different sets. So the supercharger in its big box, it has a set of instructions. And then the kit for installing this on a 6-gen Camaro with an LT1 has its own set of instructions. And they have some similar steps, but they're not identical. So right now we're on step 13 of the supercharger, but we're on step 151 of the kit instructions. So combined, it's like 300 steps, but here we are. We're ready to set it on. Gonna be exciting.
No, it is not. And we need to be very careful. I'm gonna rest it on this up here so I can move around the side.
Okay. I'll try my best to support the back.
Okay.
I'm not doing a very good job. Grab on the, yeah, there you go. Carter needs to go in a little bit more.
In which way?
Toward, there you go. That's pretty close to go straight down. Like let gravity help you.
Gently.
Okay.
It's close-ish on my
Yep.
side.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm looking at it.
Can I adjust?
Carter lift a little bit. You were correct about this hose. There you go, son. Okay.
My side
Come
needs to go forward.
the whole engine forward, or whole supercharger forward towards me. There you go.
Asking us to move the engine forward is kind of
Okay.
a lot.
Relax. Coming down. Okay, hop in.
Break two. Okay, I was like, action.
So after a few heat cycles, and we basically idled it up the trailer ramp and idled it down the trailer ramp and got it to our friends at Lone Star Horsepower for some dyno tuning. We gained approximately 100 horsepower with the addition of just the blower. Then we went for a test run and went to the track. It pulls. It's pretty consistent though. Like it doesn't hit hard. It just has a steady pull to it.
Yep.
Let's Ben in the caddy. So what do you think he's going to pick up tonight, Ben? Another few tenths?
I'd like to see a mid-12, maybe a 12. Less than a 12.5 would be cool.
That would be cool. All right, man. We're hoping for him.
But I don't know.
You what?
Traction's going to be a problem now.
Yeah, I'm hoping the air pressure helps a little bit. All right. What do you think you're going to pick up, Carter?
I think at least 5 tenths.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like with your dad, mid-12s I think's where we'll be at.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Well, good luck, buddy. Be careful.
Carter gained a full second off his quarter-mile ET, and I took the Blackwing that night, and it's amazing how close they were. They were just heads up. We were trading wins, bumper to bumper, and whoever got the best start won. And so we both got into the 11-second club on the same night. Him first, and then I got in the next run. We both ran an 11.9, and that's on street tires at a test and tune night at Pinwheel Nights Raceway. That's in Odessa, Texas, or near Odessa, and elevation is 3,000 feet. So take those numbers for what you want from there. But this was a great project. We had a lot of fun with it, and looking forward to the next round of mods for this car. If you enjoy it, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.